Hello. So today I have not. Now you can recognize me. So I have not blogged in quite some time. But today I decided to blog about something that you can all relate to. I'm sure. Um, well, I always wonder, who thinks about some of the things that I think about, and I guarantee you that you guys have experienced or thought the same thing. Okay, so when you're driving in your car and you see a bad driver, you're like, "Wow, that really is really making me angry that this guy's a bad driver." Especially if you're on the highway and the guy's going like 45 miles per hour on the highway, and you're like, "Oh man, I have to go see what his face looks like." And then you get real close and you pass them because you're all pissed off, and you do that thing where like you ride right up on their ass, and then you change lanes and go super fast past them, showing them, hey, you're not going fast enough for me because I am awesome. And what's funny is if you do that and you go up behind them and you see they have veteran plates, you're like, oh man, it's all right. He was in the war. He was in the shit. That's okay. He can go 25 miles per hour on the highway as far as I'm concerned. I don't care. And if like if you go and you do that speeding thing, because for whatever reason we we get out we see it's the veteran plates, and you're like, you just completely dismiss it. You're like, yep, it's okay. He shot weapons, and he may have killed someone, but he may have not. He might have left on injury or something. But there's this weird update on my. I don't want an Apple software update. Leave me alone. Um, and when it's not a veteran, you do the zoomy. You're not fast enough for me because I'm awesome on the highway thing, and you get up and you look at them. You're like, yep, and then you look at them, and then if they're smoking a cigarette, you're just like, yeah, of course, fucking smoking a cigarette. He's a smoker too. Yeah, what the fuck? And then like you keep going forward, and you're just like, ugh, smoking is so gross. And then you drive by, and if you see that it's an old person, you're like, oh, of course, an old person going 45 miles per hour on the highway. And like, and then, oh, I don't know what just happened there to my computer. I was itching my leg with my foot, which doesn't really work out so well. um, and then when you drive by someone and it's a perfectly normal person, you're like, idiot, and then you just go. You're just like, oh, what a moron, what a maroon, and you just keep going, and you're just so like, and then you move on to the next person, and you do this. You I guarantee you, most of you have done this. You speed by them and you look to see what they look like, and if it's like, and if it's a teenager, I feel like all the grown-ups get super pissed. They're all like, "Oh, of course it's a new driver driving their cars, and the stupid texting and talking on the phones while they're driving on the highway, and all that stuff." And I think that that's really funny. Like I did that the other day where I drove right up, and I'm like, "Oh, it's a veteran. Never mind. That's not good. He's okay. He's good to go."